And after the radio story went across the country, has there been a response? Have you heard that people are responding to it?
They are. I've had the Reveal producer reach out to me several times about, positive feedback that they've gotten, but also requests for information. I think it's one of those things that you see a visual on it, and you want to start doing them if you're at a hospital. It's because it's just so powerful. Those images of just the hallways lined with people.
It really does give you chills.
It gives you chills.
Every time you watch it or listen to it.
And every one I've been part of at this point. We've done about, I'd say, 25 that I've been involved in. And we try to personalize them, and we've only had one gospel choir, but we try to personalize them. So they're all different. Yeah. They're all different, and they're all different times of the day. Some of them are at 2 in the morning on a Saturday.
Because they have to be done.
We have to, exactly. We have to do them when we have an operating room time, and that's figuring out when the recipient surgeons can fly into the hospital so we can have everyone there at the same time.
And you have so much going on at that time. As you mentioned, you have surgeons flying in from around the country. The surgeon teams come in to UVM or to wherever the hospital is to do the surgery. Yep. So you're coordinating them, trying to get them to travel and get there at the same time,
and get an OR set and time everything. It's kind of like air traffic control in terms of that, which is why it's very difficult to set a time for the OR. And so there's a lot of last minute. It might be a little delayed, or we think we're going to go now, but we're not entirely sure. So that's probably one of our biggest challenges in organizing the Honor Walk, is knowing when we can schedule it.
The exact moment.
So, yeah.
But still, the staff turns out. It's incredible.
From even our first one, staff come, and that was just all word of mouth. I got permission to start them, and we were doing one the next day. So, and that was with no preparation whatsoever, just word of mouth. I had a picture, and I went around to every single person I could, and I said, "This is what we're going to be doing," and I didn't know how it was going to be. And we made a video of that one, Libby Davignon.
She was the first.
She was the first one, and that was one that we kind of threw together last minute, and the family was kind enough to let us make a video, and it's been seen over 1 million times. Yeah.
And you mentioned, Danielle, for the family, many of the friends brought in pictures, their favorite picture
they did.
Of Dalton.
Yes, so people printed out photos, and we were able to tape them alongside Dalton's bed, so that when not only the people who were in the honor walk to watch Dalton, but also the people in the surgery room to see the character that Dalton was, a musician, a wrestler, a football player, a student. So they were able to see, this is who Dalton is in his life, these 18 years.
Mm-hmm. And we've started doing that because, when you're at the hospital and you're intubated, you have a tube down your throat and you've got all these machines, it's really hard for you to be identifiable. Yeah. And for families, we want them to have the opportunity to show what this person liked, so, because every picture has them happy and doing something they enjoy. And so it's just another way that we as staff members can have that connection to the donors.
You're celebrating their life, celebrating their kind act, and
absolutely.
Yeah. And as sad as it is, and it has to be. It's uplifting at the same time.
It is. Because what you're seeing is loss. But for some of them, like Dalton's, it really was just so powerful that was my take home. My memory of everything was not just the beautiful music, but just the power behind it and the poise of the Criss family. Really, I'll never forget that.